So here we are at the Petrified Forest near Holbrook, Arizona. And there's a big segmented log that just fell all by itself like that. This is another cool looking log that was just exposed to the elements. Nothing has been touched, nothing's been done. It's in its natural habitat. 2.5 million years old. So this is our first official stop at the visitor center. And we were in the south end of the visitor center, and then we're heading north towards the Painted Desert. That's why I have my purse with me, because we're at the visitor center. And this is across the way. Cool beans. And all those logs fell like that. It looks like they might have been sawed, but they're not. And of course, you're not allowed to take.
This is the trunk end of the tree. This tree is about 3.5 foot in diameter. Pretty good sized tree.
So here we are at an overlook, and just overlooking the the scenery, the views. It was a beautiful day for walking around and looking around and exploring. It was nice and cool because the monsoon had moved in. There's our mode of transportation. And more petrified logs, petrified wood. We used to have some bookends that were from the Petrified Forest when I was growing up. There's the Blue Mesa. Or was that just a rock?
Well,
That was just a landmark.
It's just a butte.
Oh. Soon enough, we will come up to the Blue Mesa. There we are. Isn't that a cute way to travel? More petrified wood. Can't get over that it's over 2 million years old. It used to be a tropical forest like Costa Rica many, 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 many billions of years ago. No, not billions, but millions of years ago.
This part of Arizona used to be where present day Panama is.
Costa Rica, I thought they said.
No, Panama.
Oh.
And this trail, this asphalt trail, is a loop that's just about a mile long.
And we walked it, every inch of it. And it was a good walk. The park wasn't very busy for a Saturday. This is on Saturday, June 18th, that we were there. And the trails were all paved. It was an easy walk. I was in flip-flops. Later I changed into sneakers, which was a more practical choice.
This log looked like it was buried under the trail. Now these are, in woodworking, we call these cookies when you make stepping stones out of them. And this particular one right here, that I'm going to be pointing to, like I said, in the woodworking world, that would be called a cookie. And the ones down at the other end look like they're cookies with icing on them.
Hmm. Those.
Yeah, those right there.
Such a beautiful day for a walk in the neighborhood. There's another one that's buried in the trail or on the side of the trail.
Some people think that these log pieces were cut with a chainsaw or something, and they were not. It's just the weight of them and the ground settling, and they break where it's easiest for them to break, which is not long ways, but across the grain, and makes little chunks of log. Now, this is another root of a tree. You can tell that it's the bottom end by the uh, difference in size from this end to the other. You can see the little slope.
Taking a rest. Extreme close up. They've also found fossils and dinosaur bones. Countless
Is this a
ravens.
crow or is it a raven?
Are you going to tell your opinion joke?
No.
Thank goodness. That was Agate Bridge. They built that support underneath in 1917 to keep it from breaking, but eventually it says water will have its way and it will break one day.
The camera just can't see everything that's there to see.
Yeah. You can see the storm coming in. We did get rained on, but not really bad, just sprinkled on, which is good because we'd hardly ever get any rain in Arizona. Another blackbird. We picked a good day to go visit. The weather couldn't have been more perfect.
The valley floor here is about 400 feet down. This is another walking trail.
That was the Blue Mesa.
Yeah, the Blue Mesa. This trail here is, how long would they say it was?
It was a mile.
A mile?
Yeah.
And so we're going to take a gander at
We walked
where it goes. I don't think we're going to walk it.
Yeah, he thought we were not, but we did. See how
Yeah.
it was steep going down. Of course, we had to come back up the same way.
Yeah, and you said that this was the only part that was bad.
Yeah.
But if you go down, you got to come up.
I thought it was a gradual incline on the way up, except for right there. That was kind of steep. It was pretty vertical.
All right, well,
I was
if
waiting
we're
for you
going
to
to do it, let's do it.
Waiting for you to catch up to me. Yeah, we're going down there all the way. I said we could do it.
Okay. Well, There
Down
it is.
there. Yep. All the way down. There we go. We're going. So I've switched to my tennis shoes, so that was a much practical choice for such terrain as that. The views were spectacular down inside and looking all around.
So now we're down at the bottom, looking up.
And those are the brown spots are all petrified wood chips.
These were washed down that gully by rainstorms.
I love looking at the striations of the rocks, the different colorations on them, all from different minerals that had leached out of the rocks because of the water, rain and water.
I counted 11 different uh, layers in this rock. Next clip, we're going to be standing up there where those two girls are looking down. And there we are. We're looking down now.
And this is newspaper rock. It's called, as you can see, the petroglyphs. Is that the video I took?
No, I took it.
Oh, and that's with our fancy new cameras. I don't think that the other ones have such good detail. When you zoom in on something, it usually blurs it a little bit, but that's perfectly clear, crystal clear. They say it expresses ideas and thoughts, not necessarily words. They don't really mean words, they just mean an idea.
This old car that was on display with a piece of petrified wood in the back, and the back bumper was dragging the ground.